Hey everybody, I've got a 2010 Nissan Maxima and all of a sudden my camera does not go on when I put the car in reverse. So when I put it in reverse, I get the grid lines, the warning lines, but what I do not get is the camera view. So I went as far as to go to a salvage yard and pick up another camera, tried to swap that out. That's not it. This is all I see when I connect it. I found out what the problem is, and I'll show you in just a moment. What happens is there is a broken wire. You've got two sets of wire harnesses that come in from the body to the trunk. This is the target one that we're going for. I'm going to pull that back and I'll show you, but there's three wires in there, a red, white, and a blue. And that red one is the one that's broken, and that's the one that leads to the camera. So I'll take you through the process. I'm going to have to pop off these clips over here to loosen off this trunk piece so you can get to some of the wiring harnesses, and the same for in here. I'm going to have to remove these clips to be able to get to the back over here where it actually clamps in. So I'll take you along for the ride and hopefully it'll help somebody fix the same problem. So on the right and left side of the car, you've got these wire harnesses that go in from the car, the body of the car, right into your trunk. There's one on this side, which I've already taken out, and this is where the source of the problem is. As you can see, the red wire is what's broken. The red wire is going to the camera. So basically, you have to start off, of course, by pulling these out to expose the wires. These go to something entirely different, so it's not the driver's side that you're worried about, it's the passenger side. But I've already pulled out this side and I didn't get a chance to record that from the beginning. So I'm going to start back over here. So as I take you through this process, hopefully I can make it make sense for you. But this is where you need to go if your camera is not working. It is this red wire right here. Mine turned out to be broken. So of course I pulled the entire harness out of the body of the car, got the other end of it, and of course I connected it, and then it worked. This wire is broken. I fished it out of here, trying to pull it back out so I could get to it. I had to basically wind up cutting this portion to get to it. On either side of your trunk, you have two sets of these wires that go in there. Mine turned out to be on this side, blue, white, and red. The red is actually for the backup camera. That wire was actually broken. So I had to pull this back in order to get to it. And also, of course, I disconnected this from the inside, but I just temporarily wired it back just so I can test if it's working. So I basically connected them back in, and now it's working. When you start the car now, of course, you don't even have to really start it all the way. Just put it into accessory mode. You go back into reverse, and sure enough, there's the view from the sky. So I took a wire hanger, cut it at both ends, and now I've taped it to here, and I'm going to use it to fish it through this hose to get it back up to the top so I can splice them. After I splice them, then I'll just disconnect it and put it all back together. that everything is all buttoned up, all the clips are back in place, wire harness is fully connected, wrapped with insulating wire, and good to go. Final test. And there we go. Looks fine. Camera's working just great. You can reverse and actually see what's behind you now. Perfect for backing up really, really closely to things. Thanks for watching.